Something that's always fascinated me is invisible dog leads.
Only you would actually say that as a serious sentence.
Are they just a simple children's toy, or is there something more to them? What exactly is it that makes them work?
Well, it's quite simple actually, so much so that even you could understand it. Well, you see, first they...
Then, once I watched Madoka Magica, the answer suddenly came to me. I finally realised what invisible dog leads actually are.
I should have figured there was no point in trying to explain it.
For I think this is more than just a simple children's toy. I think that the companies that produce them are actually hiding a much bigger secret. I think invisible dog leads are in fact captured incubators.
I'd freak out, but somehow I saw that coming.
But just think about it for a moment, Emma. Okay, it's established in the second episode that normal human beings without any sort of magical abilities can't see Kyubey, and I assume that's true for the rest of his species. Now humour me. What if Homura wasn't the first one to discover that these things are dangerous? What if there is in fact a secret organisation of people with magical abilities who are trying to protect teenage girls from the incubators?
You've completely lost it.
What if the collars are in fact some sort of restraining device so that they can't use their powers? What if they actually captured one and studied it for so long in secret that they actually discovered the way to produce such a device? The collar might keep them at bay, and the leads could be to prevent them from running off.
Okay, for the sake of argument, let's assume that's true for a moment. Why then would they then distribute them to the general public under the guise of a children's toy?
Well, so much magical energy gathered together in a single spot could be dangerous. Enough of a build-up of it could cause a massive explosion. Plus, if they were to keep them in one spot, the incubators would probably plot and plan together of how they could escape eventually.
So they instead distribute them as toys to prevent that from happening?
Bingo!
Okay, so these people have the money and resources to maintain a secret organisation underneath the public eye that has conducted years of research on a form of creature that's an expert in keeping itself hidden, not to mention has teams dedicated to capturing said creatures. Yet you don't think they have the means to build some kind of storage houses to keep all of these captured creatures contained in order to prevent some possible backlash?
I don't claim to know all the details, Emma.
Plus, you can actually stick your arm through the collar bit of an invisible dog leash.
Well, the incubators are invisible to muggles. Maybe they're not tangible to them either.
Are you even listening to yourself anymore?
So, the next time you buy an invisible dog lead, remember, you're doing your part to keep the world safe. Just don't listen to it if it talks to you. It is not your friend. Then, once I watched Madoka Magica, the answers suddenly came to me. And I forget what those answers were. For I think this is more than a simple For I think this is more than just a simples children's toy, and I got something in my eye. But just think about it for a moment.